Hey guys, it is Sierra here, and I know it has been a while, but I have been super busy. We are back in the full swing of pill season, and I haven't had the time to do videos. I really haven't had the time to do much, but I came home today, I had the energy. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave my uniform on, just to show how serious I am and dedicated. And I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys about the indications that you should get a chemical pill, or is this something that you need to consider? So let's go ahead and get into it. And should you get a chemical pill? You don't know? Well, this may help you, so keep watching. All right, so the first indication that you should get a chemical pill is, do you suffer with hyperpigmentation, brown spots, melasma, post-acne scarring? If you suffer from any of those things, you should definitely consider getting a chemical pill. A chemical pill is a great way to exfoliate or kind of just take those layers off. And of course, underneath there'll be brighter skin that doesn't have those marks on them. And what's so great about chemical pills today is that the way they're formulated, not only do they take off the dead skin layers you want gone, they also can impart things into the skin. So botanicals, agents that help to target hyperpigmentation or melasma or whatever pigmentation issue you have going on. So I often tell people, if you are suffering with any type of pigmentation, that is really going to help make a huge difference. And based on your esthetician, there's so many different types of pills that can be formulated for different things. I know I have a pill by Image. It's called the Lightning Lift, that is formulated specifically for pigmentation issues. It has its own protocol, its own serums that go with it that help to further advance the results of the pill. So it's anything you want nowadays, they can cocktail it for you. So yeah, if you have pigmentation, this is something that you definitely want to do. All right, so our second indication that you may need a chemical pill is just complexion. If you deal with texture, if you deal with dryness, like flaky skin, you just feel like your skin just doesn't have the lackluster that it used to, then a chemical pill is for you. Especially for us ladies, quite often as we age, we tend to get more dry. We see flaky skin. We just see a combination of issues, but mostly we dry out. That's the big issue. So doing a chemical pill will really help to, once again, remove those dead layers, but it's going to help brighten the complexion, and you'll have that healthy, fresh skin that comes up. So, that way you'll see that your skin doesn't have that dead skin on it anymore, and then you can use serums to properly hydrate because you don't have that barrier getting in the way. So a chemical pill is definitely something you want to consider if you're dealing with dryness or just dullness of complexion. So the third indication that you definitely want to get a pill is acne. So a lot of times people have acne, they feel like, look, I have done all the products that I can do. I've tried everything in the drugstore, even the high-end stuff. I just don't see it moving. A lot of times with stubborn acne, it could be that you have a lot trapped in the skin, underneath the skin. You could have a lot of comedones, blackheads, which are comedones, and they're clogged. I can't talk. They're clogged pores, things that need to come out and get extracted, and a pill is a great way to do that. I often tell people, when it comes to estheticians, we generally can treat acne types 1, 2, and sometimes 3, depending on the level of inflammation with the breakout. Anything grades 3 or 4, you definitely want to see a dermatologist. Now, the great news is that whether you see a derm or whether you see an esthetician, there's a good chance that you're going to be given a pill. You know, with the derm, you're going to get a more medical grade, and with an esthetician, you're still going to get a quality grade pill. It's just not going to be as strong. The pills that I do have no downtime. And when I say no downtime, that means you don't have to, you know, stay in the house. You don't have to avoid the sun. You do have to wear sun protection, but you can still go out and be out in it. Not for long periods of time, let me clarify. You know, I'm just saying if you have to run to the store, it's not going to be an issue. Whereas a lot of times with the dermatologist grade pills, you're going to need downtime for that. And when I say downtime, you know, you're basically, you might end up peeling like a snake. You may be very, very, very red, very beet red. And so you really can't be out and about. You have to be inside. So, you know, two different things, but they're both going to help. But like I said, if you have acne grades 3 and 4, you definitely want to see a dermatologist. Alrighty. Another thing to talk about when it comes to acne is it's just a great way to kill bacteria, period. So, like I said, it has 9 times out of 10, if you're dealing with the acne pill, it has salicylic acid and an ingredient called TCA. It stands for a really long word, but I might put it in there somewhere. But it helps to, you know, get rid of acne. It helps with the cell turnover, and cell turnover is definitely something you want when it comes to acne, because acne loves to hide under, the acne bacteria, I should say, it loves to hide under dead skin cells. So if you can eliminate that, then it will be exposed and it won't be so much of an issue. So yes, your third indication is going to be acne. All right, so the fourth indication that you are going to need a chemical pill is something that we all deal with, which is aging. And if you have fine lines, wrinkles, age spots, all those things, a pill can help. And the reason why pills are great for aging is that when we do a chemical pill, we create a false injury in the skin. So, you know, we've done this pill and your skin is like, what is going on? I think we might have been hurt. We need to send blood. We need to get the lymph system going. We need to create collagen, which are all the things you want to help with fine lines, wrinkles, all of those things. So I often tell people, you know, when you see your esthetician, really communicate these concerns, because they should have a wide enough range of pills to say, oh, you're worried about aging, let's do this one, or, you know, acne, let's do this one, to address these concerns. So these are just some of the indications that you may want to consider when getting if you're thinking about getting a pill. These can kind of tell you like, hey, you know, I think I might want to consider it. I've been dealing with one of the things I talked about for a really long time, or you've been dealing with all the things that I've been talking about for a really long time. I think this is the next step for me. So now I'm going to go into some things that you're going to consider once you decide you want to get a pill. So now that you've decided you want to get a pill, you may have in mind where you want to go to get, you know, your pill done. One thing that I think a lot of people need to understand and go into it is that now that you've decided to invest in yourself and get a chemical pill, you are going to need to change the way your skincare routine is set up. You cannot go in and pay up to $100+ for a chemical pill and believe that the basic skincare that you can find in your local Walmart, CVS, or Rite Aid or Walgreens is going to continue the results that you have done from the pill. You really need to, and most importantly, you really need to understand that your mind needs to shift. Like I said, this is an investment, and you're going to need to invest in not just the pill, but your home care, right? So 9 times out of 10, after you have had a chemical pill, your esthetician is probably going to let you know that, hey, the cleanser or what you're doing at home is not going to cut it anymore. You're going to have to change your skincare routine. And you need to listen to her. Because at this point in the game, you know, you want to see a change in your skin. That's the best way to go about doing it. And doing her recommendations will also elongate the results of what you're seeing from the chemical peel and maintain them. Because a lot of times you get that peel, you pay that money, and now you're going back to the way things were before. So you don't want to do that, because then that'll be a waste of your money and our time. But yeah, we're here to help, and that's what we want to do. And nothing drives me more crazy when I get a client and I've put all this work into their skin, and I'll say, well, I'm noticing this, and sometimes they don't want to tell you that what they've been using at home. So I'm over here trying to play, you know, Law and Order, like what's going on, and figure out why these things could be happening, when it's really because you're not making changes or you're not taking the steps you need to at home. So something to keep in mind. And another really important thing, that even though we are in the fall season, if you are getting chemical peels, you need to protect yourself and wear sunscreen. Sunscreen after a peel is not an option. If you want your skin to go back to the way it was and possibly be worse than what it was, don't wear sunscreen after you get a chemical peel. That's the quickest way to do that, to waste your money, because I got paid. So, you know, I mean, take care of your skin after a peel. All right, guys, so those are just my tips. Those are some, not tips, but indications that you should get a chemical peel. I hope this really helps. I hope this has helped you to make a decision on what you're gonna do next. I hope you get a peel. If you've ever gotten a peel, leave a comment below and talk about your experience. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Would you do it again? Yeah, let's kind of get to talking in the comments about chemical peels. Also, if you have a question, leave that in the comments too. I love to engage in the comments and go back and forth, especially since it's been a while. We can chat, catch up, and talk about what your plans are for peel season. Another thing that I wanted to talk about with you guys is just some channel updates. So now that we're in peel season, I'm really gonna try super hard to be consistent. I want to do some more filming of me actually doing peels, maybe doing another peel that you guys haven't seen me do before. I want to do maybe another video with a peel and a microderm. So stay tuned for that. That's on the agenda of things to come. I will go ahead and just, like I said, warn you guys, I'm in a bit of a transition right now. I have a lot going on. Not only am I in the busy season of aesthetics, but I got a lot of things that I'm figuring out in terms of the business, what's right for me, what's my next move. So there may be a bit of a break. I'm gonna try to do this whole pre-filming thing, and we'll see how that goes. I know, like I said, there's a lot of things that I want to talk about, so I'm gonna maybe try to pre-film some of my videos and go from there. So thank you guys so much for being patient with me. If you like this video, please, you know, go ahead and like it. Please comment and subscribe. If you subscribe and you want to be notified when I do a video, you know you got to hit that bell. That's the only way to stay in the know. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye. Whew. Been a minute. I'm thirsty. I need some water. The weather was so nice. Whew. Dang, I think I was looking a little bit. Whew. Oh, I gotta get that whole what am I looking at thing. I was looking at this because I was trying to make sure, but we'll see. Thanks for watching.